CBC Sports. Now, it's the Monday after the massive showdown between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, where obviously we all know that Tyson Fury technical knocked out Deontay Wilder in the 7th round at the MGM Arena. Now, there's been a lot of hype this morning. Everyone talking about AJ versus Fury next, and Wilder shouldn't take the rematch up in the summer, and Dylan White's now getting involved because he's mandatory and he wants a shot at Fury before AJ. So there's a lot of, boxing politics going on at the moment. One person I've been listening to in particular is John Fury. This is Tyson Fury's father. Now, John Fury has obviously been training Tyson Fury since he was around 6 years old. That's when, Tyson actually started boxing. And then Tyson Fury's uncle, Peter, obviously in the professional ranks, took over. We all know that famous win against Klitschko. That was all under Peter Fury. But big congratulations to the Fury family, especially John, to be by Tyson's side. He'd always believed in his son. And I think that's where that self-belief in Tyson Fury comes from. That's why I guess the father within the household is very important. When you have a father that actually believes in you and is telling you you're the best, it resonates through you. But I was listening to his Good Morning Britain interview this morning, and he had some interesting things to say. He surprisingly said, "I just want my son to retire now. He's done enough. It's been an uphill battle for him. I think it's in the back of his mind. He can't do any more. He's won every professional title. Enough is enough. There's more to life now. He's given it his all. He's got no more to prove." Now, I was very, very surprised in John Fury saying this about Tyson. I had the assumption that Tyson Fury wanted to come and clean the division, especially having 3 years out from depression. And it's, I guess, not contradictory. Maybe that's not the right term that I'm using, but he has stated that Tyson Fury would be, quite bored if he wasn't to box. Like, he'd be worried about what Fury would get up to if he wasn't boxing, because that's what boxing, it's kind of, made his life. That's why so many athletes go into depression after so many years, because when you get used to, all that adrenaline, and then all of a sudden it's like a flat line, you have nothing to do, you're trying to get that adrenaline energy back, but you just can't find it. I'm very, very surprised in this comment saying that Tyson Fury will retire. I'm not really taking it too seriously. He did actually say that he would seriously think about walking away once his free fight deal expires with Top Rank and ESPN. So that's who Tyson Fury signed to at the moment. Now, obviously, does it make sense? After his next fight, which will probably be either Wilder or White, then Anthony Joshua, after that, I guess you've done it all. Especially if he beats both of them, if he beats Wilder again, or if he beats White, and then beats AJ, what more can you do? You're not going to go and fight a Joseph Parker or a Takam or a Usyk. Especially when you know that you're the best and you're of that quality, you might as well retire. So it'd be interesting to see where this goes, whether he'll look to retire. He's 31 at the moment, so probably by the time he has these final fights, he'll probably be around 34. So you might as well retire at the top. I don't really blame him. Cash out, make as much money as you can, and then leave. But it'd be interesting to see what happens. I'll be very surprised if he retires before the AJ fight. I'm sure that's what the fans want. I'm sure he'll want to prove everyone that he can beat AJ. I personally think that he'll beat AJ. But what do you guys think? Just leave your comments in the comment section below. CBC, I'm out.